Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be giving you guys a story time on how and why I became a stripper, how I came about to shake this ass for some cash. I've been dancing out here in Phoenix for about 15 months consistently, but before this I actually did try to be a stripper a couple times before I actually stuck to it. So let's go all the way back to 2019. Before I ever started dancing, I used to be in healthcare. I used to be a nurse's aide. That's so crazy to me. I was a nurse's aide for 4 years. I was working in the nursing home, wiping ass, and I hated it. I would always joke around about like being a dancer because I wanted that fast money. Like, who wants to work a regular job? Like, we need more money than that. So I would always say like, oh, I'm gonna be a stripper, I'm gonna be a stripper, but I never knew how to dance, okay? Like, I still can't even dance like that, okay? I just do a little simple 1-2. I was always that girl who was watching other strippers on Instagram, writing them, asking them like, what does it take to be a dancer, asking questions. And it's so crazy because now I get a lot of you guys DMing me, asking me where to start, how to be a stripper and whatnot. And I used to be that girl. Like, I used to be asking a million questions, but I was always scared to do it. So then I got my body done. I always knew that I wanted to get my body done, okay? Because I'm like, shit, I'm trying to be a bad bitch. I didn't have no ass. I got my first BBL when I was like 20 or 21. I don't know. That was a long time ago. But after I got my BBL, I was like, shit, I'm finna move to Atlanta and be a dancer. But at the same time, I was also trying to be a nail tech. Like, I always knew that I wanted to be a nail tech since I was younger, but I still wanted that fast money. So I wanted to be a dancer too. And I didn't have no money to move to Atlanta. So I actually tried to start dancing when I was in Ohio. I remember I had like $160, y'all. I had $160. I had just quit my job. Like, I was the type of bitch who was always getting a new job. Like, I think the longest job that I had was like a year and some change at one of the nursing homes. But when I say I worked at every nursing home in my city and surrounding cities, baby, I was a job hopper for real, okay? I just hated it. I just felt like I was bigger than that. I was better than that. And I wanted some more money. So I ended up trying dancing while I was in Ohio. I had $160 and I took that $160 and I went and bought me some shoes, bought me some little cheap ass outfits, y'all. I remember, I think I only had like $40 left. And I had went to some little raggedy ass club in like Dayton, y'all. And I really didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to dance. And I think that first night I made like $30. But it was during the week. And mind you, like, it wasn't shit. Like, it was a small, raggedy, rinky-dink club. And I was like, this ain't for me. I only made $30. Like, I can't do this shit. I had even went to Columbus and tried to audition for like 2 clubs and they both told me no. And I know it was because my ass couldn't dance. Like, I didn't practice before I went in it or anything. Like, I didn't know anything about dancing. So they turned me down. And then I actually knew some girls from my city who was dancing. And I was like, take me along with you guys. So they took me to like this club and it was kind of popping. Like, there was some money in there and they was in there dancing, doing their thing. And I'm just sitting there like, scared. I didn't know what to do. Like, money's flowing and I'm just sitting there looking stupid. I was just too scared to dance, like, because I really cannot dance, y'all. I mean, I've definitely gotten better since I've started, but I was not one of them girls that was practicing dancing growing up. I didn't know how to dance at all, okay? So even after that night, I was like, yeah, this ain't for me, because I literally spent my last little bit of money on these outfits and these shoes and didn't even make it back because I was scared. So I said, fuck dancing. I'm gonna just focus on my nail business. And that's what I was doing. I was still in Ohio building up my nail clientele. And then I eventually moved to Atlanta. And I moved to Atlanta like right before COVID. So when I got to Atlanta and all the nail salons shut down, my nail business just went crazy. Like, I just got booked like overnight. So it seemed like as soon as I moved to Atlanta, my nail business really took off. Like, and I was doing really good. I was literally doing nails from sun up till sundown, literally. And so I wasn't even really thinking about dancing like that. I was making pretty good money off of just doing nails. Like, I was still making more money than what I ever had working at the nursing home or any other job. And I had a friend in Atlanta who was a dancer and I was always seeing her make money and shit. So I'm like, girl, put me onto your club. She was working at Blue Flame. And so I had went up to Blue Flame, and they don't do auditions or anything. They just do like a body check. Mind you, at this time, I only had my first round BBL. I've had 2 rounds, but at this time, back in 2019, I had only had 1 surgery. And my body, it was cool, but it was still like natural looking, but that don't even matter. They ended up telling me no, and that just hurt my freaking feelings. Like, and I was just like, damn, like, they turned me down. But my friend was telling me, like, don't let that discourage you. They be telling girls no all the time. They want to see if you're going to be consistent. But I ended up not even getting hired there. And thank God I didn't, because I probably still would have went up there and been scary. After that club turned me down, I got dancing out of my head again. Until like a year later, I have met another friend, and we was always in my house talking about dancers, watching all the Atlanta girlies on YouTube making money. And we like, shit, we need some of that. So we ended up going to this other club that just opened, and I did get hired there. And it was dead as fuck. It was probably because like they had just opened. But when I had went there, I was like, girl, I had got dressed in my little outfits. I was like, I'm scared to go out there. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm scared. So, girl, I got dressed and went home. And I'm like, damn, I keep trying to be a stripper, and it's just not working out for me. Like, I'm just scary as fuck. I can't fucking dance. I'm insecure because I'm in Atlanta. They got all these big booty bitches. Like, I had a little butt, but I wasn't snatched yet. I wasn't all the way snatched like them other hoes. You feel me? So, once again, I just said, fuck dancing. Fast forward to 2023. I had met my man, and when I first started talking to my man, I was still doing nails. And at the time, like, I was getting so tired of doing nails. Like I said before, I was not able to keep a job, but I was doing nails consistently for about 4 years. So that's the longest thing that I've done outside of, you know, doing nails for real. But I was really getting tired of it. And when I had met my man, you know, he was asking me like, you know, what do you want to do? And then I'm like, shit, I want to be a content creator. I'm trying to do Instagram, do all this stuff. Shit, I even want to dance. I want to get my body done again. Like, I literally told my man that I wanted to get my body done the first day that we met. And he was like, shoot, what if I give you $20,000 to go get your body done? I'm like, shit, 20,000? Like, are you serious? The surgery I want don't even cost that much. But whatever. So my man ended up getting my body done. And while I was in recovery, he was paying all of my bills. And obviously, since I was in recovery, I wasn't able to sit on my butt because I just had a BBL. So I wasn't taking clients at this time. So I really just started neglecting my clientele for real. And since he was paying all my bills, I got lazy, and I wasn't even really doing nails anymore. Like, I was doing my regular clients, but I wasn't going as hard as I was. And I was like, oh, I'm just tired of this, whatever. Like, I'm trying to wait till I heal. I'm going to pop out and do this and do that. Girl, I had all these motherfucking plans after I had a BBL, right? Shortly after I got my BBL, I ended up moving to Arizona with my man. He was already living in Arizona, and I was still living in Atlanta. So we was like doing the long distance thing for a while. But I ended up moving out here. If y'all don't know, my man is in prison right now. He had caught this case once I moved down here. So I'm like, shit, I have to do something, right? Because now that he caught his case, you know, he's not, you know, he got a lot of stuff going on. I have to start bringing some type of money in, you know? So I ended up getting a job out here in Arizona. I was working as a server, a cocktail waitress at this like breakfast lounge or whatever. And I was making like fast money when I started doing that. Then they ended up started playing with my hours. That's a whole different other story. And then I ended up finding like a decent paying government job. And so I was working that job for a little while. And like I said, y'all know I hate working. And it was so hard for me to go back to a regular job, especially after doing nails, being my own boss, making my own schedule, setting my own prices. It was really hard for me to go back to a regular job. So I was working this regular job, and then my man had went to jail. My man had went to prison, and literally, I think it was probably like a month after he went away, they laid off my whole entire department. Literally, I had went to work on Friday, and they had called me that Saturday, like, just to let you know, your last day was yesterday. Bitch, my man is in motherfucking jail. I just moved into this new apartment. I got so much shit to do. I got to get back to paying my own bills. And I know you guys are like, but you wasn't saving up money while he was taking care of you. I was, but shit, I just lost my job. Like, I still need to do something. After I got that call about me losing my job, I had literally FaceTime my mom, and my aunt was in the background. I'm like, yo, I just lost my job. And my aunt was like, why don't you just go be a stripper? And my mom was like, yeah, just go dance. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go dance. At the time, I was doing a little bit of clients here and there, but I didn't have enough clientele, you know, to keep paying these bills. And I ain't have time to fucking build a full clientele for real. Like, shit, I had to go do something. So I already had 2 friends out here in Phoenix who was already dancing. I called them up. I'm asking them all type of questions, and I ended up going to go get my dancer's permit out here. You got to pay like $25 just to get your permit to dance out here. My friend took me to the store. I probably spent like $200 on outfits, got me some shoes, did all of this stuff. And I remember I was over my friend's house trying on my outfits. We was practicing dancing and shit. And I'm like, girl, I'm scared. I don't know what to do, right? And she's like, girl, it's nothing. It's nothing. So then the next morning, she's about to take me to go audition at the club. And I literally spent the night at her house. I had all my stuff over there, these outfits, spent money on all this dance shit. And she was like, come on, we getting ready. And before we leave, I'm like, I'm scared. I can't do this. I cannot do this. Like, I'm scared. Like, I don't want to be a stripper for real. I don't want people to look at me like that. Like, I just didn't want to do it for real. And she's like, girl, you just spent all this money on these outfits and you ain't going to do it. Pay for your permit and everything. And I'm like, no, girl, I can't even do it. So I ended up not going with my scary ass. Now, like, a month passes and my bills is just piling up. I'm like, shit, I gotta do something. I mean, my family, my man, they were still helping me pay my bills, but it's like, shit, I gotta get a job. I'm putting in job applications everywhere. I'm trying to promote my nail business, and ain't nothing popping off quick enough. So shit, baby, that rent came around again, and I'm like, oh, nah, fuck this, bitch. We gotta do something. We gotta get some money ASAP. So you know what? I said, fuck that scary shit. I remember I took like 3 shots, and I went down to the club ready to audition. And they was like, you know what? You look good. You look like you danced before. You ain't even got an audition. And I got hired just like that. My first day dancing, I worked day shift, and I think I made like $365. And I'm like, oh shit, I made $365 in like 3 hours. I'm like, shit, here goes some bill money right here. I'm like, oh yeah, like this is it. I'm finna run this shit up. Realized like I was scared of nothing. Like it really wasn't shit. And the manager was like, you got more of a night shift girl body. So the next night I ended up working night shift, and I think I made like $800 that my second night, and it was on from there, okay? And it's just so crazy that I tried to be a dancer so many times and it didn't stick because I was mainly insecure about my dancing. And really, you don't even have to do nothing. I get people reaching out to me like, oh, I don't know pole tricks. I don't know how to dance. I'm like, girl, I didn't know how to dance either, okay? I promise you, I didn't know how to dance. Like, but for real, you don't really have to know how to dance like that. I mean, as long as you know how to shake your ass a little bit, shake your titties, you're going to be good. You know, just get up on stage, be a little sexual, look good. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make most of your money off your personality and the way that you look. So I was really scared for nothing. And then before I started, I was worried about other girls looking better than me, being prettier than me. But then when I started working, I'm like, these is regular girls. Shit, I got a BBL too. Like these bitches ain't better than me. I really regret not dancing sooner. Like I didn't start dancing until my late 20s for real. And I wish I would have started way sooner because I would have been up by now, okay? For real. Like I wish I would have just stuck with it when I first tried it for real, because it's the best money. It's better money than doing nails. It's faster money. It does have a lot of downsides to it, but that's just like any other job. I still rather be dancing than doing anything else. I've gotten comments underneath my videos like, oh, you didn't even try first. Like, are you going to school to do anything? Let me tell y'all something. I definitely had bigger plans, other plans outside of dancing, okay? This shit is a stepping stone. I'm not going to be doing this shit forever. But even if I was, there ain't nothing wrong with it, okay? As long as I look good in this ass move, I'm going to be getting to this money, period, okay? There's nothing that I really want to go to school for. Like, I'm not passionate enough about anything to go to school for. So I hate when I get those comments like, you need to go to school and get a real career. Like, for what? So I can go to school, be in debt, and get a job that I hate? No, I'm gonna go shake this ass for some cash, run it up, and get the most money as I can while I'm young and look this good. But yeah, you guys, that is how I became a stripper, midnight ballerina, how I came about to go shake this ass for some cash. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.